Take a slow breath in and let it go. Gently, the night has arrived, soft and deep, like a blanket of moonlight, covering every leaf, every silent corner of the world. You are here now. There is nothing you need to fix, nothing you must hold, just this moment, unfolding softly, like a lotus opening to the moon. Listen. Can you hear the faint whisper of the wind through the bamboo grove? It moves slowly, unhurried, the way your breath begins to move now, calm, effortless, free. Breathe in. Feel the cool air entering through your nose, traveling down to your chest, your belly, expanding like a quiet tide. Breathe out and let the body melt a little more, like candle wax softening under warm light. Tonight is not about thinking. It is about returning to the simple truth that you are alive, breathing, whole, every breath a wave, every wave dissolving gently into stillness. Notice the space between the breaths, the silence that waits there, like the still lake beneath the moon. Imagine a small pond at midnight, the moon reflected perfectly upon its surface. No wind, no ripples, only stillness infinite, silver and clear. Your mind is that pond. Each thought that comes is only a ripple. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to stop it. Just watch as it fades back into calm water. Feel your shoulders release, your hands resting softly, your jaw unclenching. Let gravity take over. Let the earth hold you completely. You are safe here. The night is gentle. The air carries the scent of lotus blossoms, a fragrance of purity, of something ancient, sacred, and kind. In this silence, your breath becomes your teacher. It reminds you everything flows. Inhale, and life enters. Exhale, and life returns to life. The body knows. It has always known. Let your breath be like a small stream flowing through you, smooth, continuous, shimmering under moonlight. No effort, no resistance, just water moving where it is meant to go. Now, slowly bring your attention to the space behind your eyes. Feel that soft darkness, vast and peaceful. Let your thoughts drift like clouds, weightless, unimportant, dissolving. If a memory appears, bow to it gently and let it pass. If a worry comes, smile softly at it and let it drift away. Carried by the same wind that moves the trees, there is nothing to fight, nothing to win, just the quiet rhythm of breath, the tender pulse of now. Somewhere in the distance, a temple bell rings. Its echo rolls through the night like a wave of golden light. Each vibration softens the space within you. Each sound loosens one more knot of tension. Let that sound move through your body, through your chest, your spine, your hands and feet, until only stillness remains. The moonlight touches your skin, cool, forgiving, whole. Your mind begins to slow. Your breath becomes round and steady. You are no longer a separate being. You are part of this night, part of the same silence that holds the stars. Let the breath guide you deeper, down, into the heart of the body, down, into the gentle rhythm beneath your ribs, the quiet drum of life. Each beat is a whisper. You are here. You are safe. You are loved. Feel that truth spread like ripples in a lake, expanding beyond your chest, beyond your skin, into the stillness around you. Now, the body is soft, the mind is open. You are standing at the doorway of inner peace. Behind that door, 5 ancient teachings wait, 5 whispers from the Buddha, spoken not in words, but in the language of silence. They are older than the moon, gentler than the wind, and tonight they will find their way to you, through the breath, through the heart, through the stillness of the night. Listen closely. The air is still, the pond is calm, even the leaves have stopped moving. In this stillness, the teachings begin to rise, not from outside, but from within you. The first whisper is coming, soft as moonlight, clear as water, carrying the truth of impermanence, that everything changes, and through change, peace is found. For now, rest in this silence. Breathe softly. Let the body float in stillness. Let the mind be like the surface of a quiet lake. All that needs to happen is happening. All that needs to be heard will be heard. You are ready. The night is open. The whispers of awakening are near. Breathe in, slowly, and breathe out, softly. The night still holds you, but something has changed. The air feels lighter now, as if the world itself is exhaling. Above you, the moon begins its quiet descent. Its silver light, once bright on the pond's surface, now fades into soft gray. The world shifts, subtle, gentle, inevitable. This is the nature of all things. Everything rises, and everything fades. The wind moves, the clouds drift, and even the stars burn and disappear. Impermanence, the breath of the universe, the pulse behind all life. Inhale, and notice how even this breath is new. It has never been before, and it will never come again. Each moment, born and gone. Nothing repeats, nothing stays, and yet everything flows perfectly as it should. Imagine the garden at dawn. Dew gathers on the lotus leaves, tiny, trembling pearls of water. They glisten for a moment, then fall back into the pond that gave them birth. Can you see it? The beauty is not in how long it lasts, but in how fully it shines. For the brief moment it exists, life is like that dew. We are like that dew. Our joys, our sorrows, our laughter, and our pain. Each arrives like morning mist and disappears into the air. You do not need to hold on. You do not need to keep it. Simply see it and bow to it before it changes. The Buddha once said, "All compounded things are subject to decay. Strive on with awareness." These words are not sad. They are tender. They are freedom. Because when you understand that everything changes, you begin to relax your grip. You begin to breathe again. Look within yourself now. Notice what you have been holding too tightly. Maybe a memory, a voice, a face that once smiled and then vanished. Feel it rise, like mist from the pond. Soft, fleeting. You don't need to push it away. Just watch. Let it be what it is. A passing cloud in the sky of your mind. Inhale, and let that cloud drift. Exhale, and feel the space that remains. When one thing fades, another quietly begins. When one breath leaves, the next enters, like a tide returning to the shore. This is the endless rhythm, the silent music of impermanence. Now imagine the night slowly giving birth to dawn, the dark sky turning pale, the stars dissolving into the light. You can almost feel it, that sacred moment when the first bird sings and the horizon breathes gold. What once was night is now becoming morning, and in that transformation, nothing is lost, only reborn. Your thoughts are the same. They appear, they vanish, they return in new shapes, like waves folding into waves. You do not need to fight them. You do not need to chase stillness. Stillness is what remains. When you stop grasping at the waves, let the waves come, let them go. Be the ocean vast, unmoving, deep. Every heartbeat is a reminder. This body is changing. Every cell within you is being born and dying at once. This is not tragedy. This is renewal. The impermanence of the body is the proof of life's continuity. You breathe out, something ends. You breathe in, something begins. Each moment is a door, and through that door, you are always walking home. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the moon again. It is no longer in the sky. It rests now within you. A pale glow floating behind your ribs, illuminating your inner lake. You watch the reflection shift and waver. You understand. Even the reflection changes. And yet, the light itself never leaves. This is the gentle paradox of impermanence. Everything changes, and because it changes, it can be beautiful. A flower that never withers cannot teach you tenderness. A night that never ends cannot show you dawn. It is the fading that makes the moment sacred. So breathe again, and let the air move through you like water. Let it touch every cell, and then release it. Do not chase it. Do not hold it. Let it go. As the Buddha taught, let go of what was. Let go of what will be, and rest in what is. Imagine a lotus flower floating on still water. Its petals open at sunrise, and close when the sun falls. It does not mourn the night. It simply folds inward, trusting that light will return. Can you trust like that? Can you fold into stillness and rest in the dark, knowing that light will come again? You may have carried grief, regret, or longing for something lost, but loss only exists. When we refuse to see the whole circle, nothing truly ends. It only changes form. The leaf becomes soil. The soil becomes life. The breath becomes wind. The wind becomes voice. So too, what you have loved still moves somewhere in the unseen. Now, let that truth soften you. Let the muscles of your face relax. The corners of your mouth lift slightly. A faint, knowing smile. The kind of smile that understands impermanence, not as loss, but as a lullaby. The night deepens again. A gentle breeze brushes across your skin. You can almost hear it whisper. Everything changes, and that is how peace is born. Your breath slows. Your body melts deeper into stillness. The moon within you glows softer, becoming one with the darkness around it. Now take one last, deep breath. Inhale. Feel the coolness entering. Exhale, and let everything go. Let it all flow away. Your worries, your thoughts, your name, your story. Let them drift like fallen leaves, carried by the slow current of a mountain stream. They do not need to be controlled. They do not need to be kept. They will find their own way. And as the leaves drift away, notice what remains. The still water, the open sky, the soft pulse of life that continues. You are still here. You have not been diminished by change. You have been freed by it. In this breath, you are reborn. In this exhale, you return to peace. Let impermanence cradle you now, like the arms of a mother, rocking you into the rhythm of eternity. Everything is moving, and yet nothing is lost. Everything fades, and yet everything remains. Now, rest in this truth. Let the silence fill you. Let the breath flow effortlessly. Every ending is a beginning. Every letting go is a return to peace. So, breathe out and let all your worries drift away, like a leaf falling softly into the water. Breathe in, slowly, and let it go, gently. The moon has disappeared beyond the hills. A faint silver mist lingers over the pond. Somewhere, a heron lifts its wings, and the ripples widen round. Silent, dissolving, everything moves in circles. Nothing stands alone. Listen to this breath. Where does it begin? Where does it end? The air you draw in was exhaled by trees, by oceans, by 1,000 living beings before you. You breathe them in, and they breathe you. In truth, there is no you or them, only breath, passing from one form to another. Close your eyes now. Feel the soft edges of your body blur. The skin no longer a border, but a bridge. The warmth of the air meets the warmth of your skin. Can you tell where one ends and the other begins? You are not contained. You are continuous. Imagine a river flowing through mountains. No drop claims to be the river itself, and yet without each drop, the river cannot exist. So it is with you. You are one drop, and the river, you are the wave. and the sea. The Buddha taught that clinging to the idea of self is the root of all suffering, not because the self is wrong, but because it is misunderstood. We say, I am, yet what we are is constantly changing. Cells die. Cells are born. Thoughts arise and vanish. Who, then, is this I that we try so hard to defend? Inhale. Feel the air enter the body. Exhale. Watch it leave. This breath is not yours. It belongs to life itself. You are its vessel, its flute, its passing windsong. The melody plays through you, but you are not the sound. You are the hollow space through which the sound becomes possible. Now, bring your attention to the thought, I am breathing. Let it rest in your mind. Then notice, breathing happens. Even when the thought disappears, life does not need a name to exist. Life simply flows, with or without the idea of me. Picture a field of tall grass under morning light. Each blade sways differently, but all move to the same breeze. No blade controls the wind. No wind belongs to any blade. They dance because the air moves, and in their movement, they become one vast living body. You, too, are that dance. You are not separate from what moves you. If you listen closely, you might hear the subtle hum of existence itself, the pulse of the earth beneath your spine, the rhythm of the tide in your blood. You are not a spectator of this rhythm. You are the rhythm. You are the sound and the silence, the wave and the shore. The notion of I is like a shadow on the wall. It has shape, but no substance. The light moves, and the shadow changes. The wall shifts, and the shadow disappears. The shadow was never real. Only the light was, and that light is consciousness itself, infinite, borderless, free. Let that awareness expand. Let it fill the space behind your eyes, the space within your chest. Feel it touching everything, the air, the room, the distant mountains, the unseen stars. All of it is breathing the same breath. All of it is moving to the same rhythm. There is no inside, no outside, only flow. Imagine standing on a beach. You draw a line in the sand. This is me. But the tide comes in, and the line dissolves. The ocean erases the border, not to destroy it, but to remind you, you were always part of the sea. Let go of the story of who you think you are, the names, the roles, the expectations. Let them drift like feathers in the wind. For just this breath, forget being someone. Be the awareness that watches, quiet, open, luminous. A Zen master once said, when I am silent, I see myself as everything. When I speak, I am nothing. Feel that paradox. It is not emptiness, it is fullness without edges. The space that holds all things, yet clings to none. Now, sense the heartbeat again, the throb that never stops. It is not your heartbeat, it is the drum of life, playing through every living thing. You are listening from within the rhythm itself. There is no listener, no sound, only listening. Each thought that rises, I am tired, I am peaceful, I am afraid, is just another wave forming on the ocean. Watch it rise, watch it fall. The water underneath never changes. You are that water, calm, clear, infinite. Breathe, and let the idea of mine dissolve. My breath, my body, my life. Let those words scatter like petals on the wind. There is only breath, only body, only life. Flowing, breathing, becoming. The boundaries soften, the center loosens. You begin to feel lighter, as if your being is expanding beyond your skin, touching everything and being touched by everything. This is not imagination, it is recognition, the recognition that you were never separate. Now, bring a gentle smile to your lips. It is the smile of someone remembering an old truth. You have been trying so hard to be someone, to hold your shape against the river of life. but the river has been carrying you all along. You have never been lost. You have always been the current. Let yourself merge completely now. Let your edges fade. Become the night breeze. Become the scent of rain on earth. Become the silence between heartbeats. There is nothing to defend, no one to compare, no one to prove. Only being vast, formless, free. When you open your heart to this truth, a deep peace arises. It does not depend on success or failure, gain or loss. It simply is. The peace of not being trapped in a name, the peace of belonging everywhere. Take another breath, let it fill you, and then leave. Notice how it goes without asking permission. Notice how another arrives in its place. Who is breathing? Who is being breathed? Can you see there is no difference? You are the breath. You are the space the breath moves through. You are the witness of the breath, and you are the silence that holds the witness. All one, all here, all now. As the awareness deepens, the sense of I becomes transparent. You can still speak, still move, still love, but there is a soft knowing inside. It is not you doing it. It is life doing itself, through the form called you. And that knowing is liberation. Now, feel the ground beneath you. It supports you without condition. Feel the air entering your lungs. It nourishes you without demand. Feel your heart beating. It serves you without asking who you are. This is non-self, not emptiness, but infinite connection. Let this truth sink deep. There is no separate you to hold pain alone. No separate you to carry the burden. When you let go of I, you discover we. When you let go of mine, you find belonging. You may notice tears behind your eyes. They are not sadness. They are the river of relief that flows when the walls dissolve. Breathe them out. Let them fall. Each drop returns to the ocean of being. In this moment, nothing is missing. Nothing is wrong. Nothing needs to be added or removed. You are the sky, watching clouds come and go. You are the mirror, untouched by what it reflects. Stay here, in this quiet understanding. Let the mind rest in vastness. Let the body rest in belonging. Every sound, every breath, every pulse in the night is part of the same song. And you are the silence that allows it to be heard. Now, take one long, slow breath. Inhale the world, exhale yourself, and in that breath, there is no boundary left. You are the river, the wind, the moonlight, and the space between. You are life itself, breathing, flowing, free. Breathe in, softly, and let it go. Slowly, somewhere in the dark, a single candle flickers. It does not ask who will receive its light. It simply burns. That is compassion, to shine without choosing where the light should fall. Now, bring your hand to your heart. Feel the warmth there. Feel how it pulses steady, ancient, kind. It does not beat for you alone. It beats for all life. The same rhythm echoes in every creature. A deer in the forest, a newborn child, a stranger walking alone at dusk. Each heart moves to the same drum of existence. As you breathe, imagine that every inhale draws in the pain of the world, and every exhale releases peace. Inhale the sorrow, exhale the balm, not as burden, but as offering. You are not carrying their pain, you are transforming it. As the ocean transforms rivers into clouds, there is a still lake deep within your chest. When anger or grief arrives, do not throw it away. Do not hide from it. Let it fall into that lake. Watch the ripples spread and fade. In that quiet acceptance, the pain softens. It loses its edges. It becomes water again. This is compassion, not fixing, not fleeing, but holding. Imagine someone you once called an enemy. See their face before you now, not as a memory of harm, but as a being shaped by their own pain. Behind their eyes, a child once cried for love. Behind their anger, There is fear of being unseen. Breathe with them. Let your breath become their breath. See how the boundary dissolves. There is no enemy, only suffering, seeking a way to be understood. A Zen saying whispers, "Compassion is not a virtue. It is a law of nature. When you see clearly, you cannot help but care. The same way the tree cannot help but offer shade, the same way the rain cannot help but fall." Now, remember someone you love deeply. See how your chest softens, how your breath deepens, how your mind grows quiet. That warmth, that gentle ache of care, is not meant for one person. It is meant for the world. Let it expand, like a circle of ripples from a single drop, first to your loved ones, then to the strangers you'll never meet, then to all beings seen or unseen. Picture a mother bird sitting in the rain, her wings spread over her chicks. The storm beats against her feathers, but she does not move. That is love without calculation. Love that does not ask, "What do I gain?" It simply protects. You, too, carry that instinct within you, the quiet strength to shelter others. Breathe in again. Feel the body soften with each exhale. You are learning to hold the world without tightening, to open even when it hurts. True compassion is not the avoidance of pain. It is the courage to meet it, to sit beside it and whisper, "You are safe here." If your own heart has been wounded, let it not harden. Let it become tender instead. A cracked bowl still holds light. Sometimes it holds more. Your scars are not proof of weakness. They are openings through which empathy flows. Imagine your breath now as golden mist. Each inhale draws it into your chest. Each exhale spreads it outward, through the lungs, through the skin, through the space around you. It touches the weary. It softens the cruel. It reaches even those who do not know they are hurting. You are not trying to change them. You are simply reminding the world that gentleness still exists. Now, recall someone who hurt you, not to reopen the wound, but to see the human beneath the mask, the one who stumbled, just as you once did. Hold their image in your heart. Say, quietly, "I understand," not to excuse, but to release. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It is freeing both of you from the chain of memory. As the mind softens, you may feel tears forming again. Let them fall. They are the rain that nourishes compassion. Even the earth must weep to make the flowers bloom. Compassion is not grand. It is small, humble, every day. A hand reaching for another in the dark. A pause before judging. A breath taken before speaking. It is the willingness to see, to say, "I am you." When you walk in the world with this knowing, you will begin to sense the pain that hides behind laughter, the fear behind anger, the loneliness behind indifference. And instead of recoiling, you will stay. You will breathe with it. You will let your stillness be a refuge. This is the power of a quiet heart. Listen now. Do you hear the night wind moving through the trees? It touches each leaf the same, without asking which one deserves it more. That is how compassion moves. Effortless, impartial, infinite. Let your heart be that wind. Let it move through the world, unseen but felt. In the old sutras, it is said, when the mind of compassion arises, the world itself becomes lighter. It is not poetic exaggeration, it is truth, because compassion loosens the knots of separation. When you see others as yourself, the weight of life becomes shared, and therefore bearable. Now bring both hands together, palms at your heart. Feel the warmth between them. That warmth is life itself. Unbroken, generous, awake. Let that warmth grow until it fills your entire being. Then, in your imagination, offer it to the world, not with words, but with presence. This is the meditation of boundless heart. Metta, karuna, say softly, may all beings be safe. May all beings be free from fear. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings awaken. Repeat these wishes, not as prayer, but as vibration. Feel them resonate through your bones, through the floor beneath you, through the vast network of life that surrounds you. You are not sending love outward. You are revealing the love that was always there. And if doubt arises, if a voice says, "The world is too cruel," smile gently at that voice. It, too, deserves compassion. Whisper back, "Yes, and still, I love." Compassion does not deny the darkness. It becomes the candle within it. Now imagine the earth from above, a blue sphere floating in silence, billions of lives breathing, dreaming, grieving, each believing they are alone. Let your awareness stretch until it encircles them all. Hold them as the sky holds the stars. No judgment, no distance, only tenderness. Every cry, every breath, every heartbeat. Inside you're listening. You are no longer one person sitting in meditation. You are the pulse of compassion itself. Wherever there is pain, you are there as comfort. Wherever there is hatred, you are there as stillness. Wherever there is loss, you are there as the quiet reminder that nothing ever truly disappears. Feel this field of warmth, vast, borderless, radiant. It hums beneath your skin. It fills the air around you. It moves through time and space, reaching every being that ever lived or will live. And in this knowing, your heart becomes the heart of the world. Stay here for a while. Let the silence cradle you. Let the breath carry you. Let love move through you, without name, without effort, without end. Now, as the candle of your awareness flickers gently, whisper to yourself, "May I be kind. May I be free. May I remember that every life, including mine, is worthy of gentleness." As the breath slows, you sense the interweaving of all three whispers: impermanence, non-self, compassion. They are not steps. They are a single song with three notes. To see that everything changes, to know there is no separate self, is to understand why compassion is natural, because when nothing stands apart, love becomes the only possible way to live. Let this truth sink deep into the marrow. You are not practicing compassion. You are compassion remembering itself. Now take one last, slow breath. Inhale the world's ache. Exhale the world's peace. And as the candle burns low, know this: the light you give is the light that guides you home. Breathe in and feel the air entering not your air, but the breath of the forest, the ocean, the stars that burned long ago. Breathe out and know that what leaves your body will feed the trees, the clouds, the rain that will fall on distant lands. You are not separate. You have never been. In the stillness of this night, as the moon drifts behind a veil of silver cloud, listen closely. Can you hear it? The hum beneath all things, the quiet, endless rhythm that holds the world together. The monks call it Tung Tuk, into being. The knowing that nothing exists alone. Pick up a single leaf in your mind. Look at its veins, its tender green. Inside that leaf is the sun, the rain, the soil, the hand that once planted the seed. Inside it are the clouds, the mountain streams, the wind that carried its pollen, and within you, the breath you take right now is that same wind. Everything touches everything. There is no edge, only meeting points, 1,000 soft crossings, where life becomes life again. The wave is not apart from the sea. The sea is not apart from the wave. Breathe in and feel the whole cosmos moving through your lungs. The same breath that once passed through a bird, a tree, a stranger on the other side of the world. You are not a drop lost in the ocean. You are the ocean, momentarily remembering itself as a drop. Now imagine a spider's web glistening with dew, each thread trembling gently in the night air. Touch one, and the whole web shivers. That is how existence truly is. Every thought, every act, every kindness sends ripples through the whole. Your smile may reach a heart you'll never meet. Your silence may calm a storm in someone else's mind. In the teachings of the Buddha, there is a word pratitya samutpada, dependent arising. It means this is because that is. When you understand this, judgment fades, because you see nothing and no one stands alone. The flower exists because the rain fell, because the sun rose, because the soil gave, and so do you. You are the continuation of your ancestors, your teachers, the strangers who smiled at you on difficult days. You are the dream of countless beings who made it possible for you to breathe this breath. Breathe in again. Feel the network of life beneath your skin, the rhythm of your heart, echoing with the rhythm of the earth. When you lie down tonight, the ground will hold you, the same ground that held the trees, the rivers, the ones you've loved and lost. There is no you and the world. There is only one vast unfolding, breathing itself through 1,000 forms. Let your awareness drift outward now, beyond your body, beyond this room. See the city lights from above, each window a tiny sun, each life a thread of light, weaving through the night. Notice how they flicker in harmony, how their glow mingles, like reflections on still water. Every being is a lantern of consciousness, and all lanterns are lit by the same flame. Interbeing means this: the suffering of one touches the heart of all, the joy of one lifts the spirit of all. When a bird sings in a distant forest, its song vibrates through your chest. When a mother cries for her lost child, the sky weeps with her. We are never apart. We are the threads of one great fabric, woven by time, touched by wind, endlessly reborn. There is a river in this truth, a river without banks, without beginning or end. You are not standing beside it. You are its current. Sometimes the river rushes, sometimes it rests, sometimes it carries fallen leaves, sometimes starlight, but always it flows. Always it carries all things together. Now, look within. Inside your own mind are 1,000 voices, memories, hopes, worries, names. They, too, are part of this web. The thought that arises depends on the breath, the body, the world around you. When you soften your grasp, you begin to see your thoughts are not yours. They are echoes of the whole. You are the awareness in which they appear, a mirror reflecting the sky. In this moment, you may feel an invisible tenderness spreading through you, a sense of belonging so vast, it silences every fear of isolation. That is the gift of interbeing. When you stop searching for connection, you realize you were never disconnected. Picture again the moon above a still pond. The reflection shimmers, but the moon remains untouched. The pond, the light, the night air, none can exist without the others. The pond reflects the moon gives itself to the pond. That is their dance. You, too, are reflected in all things, and they in you. Breathe and whisper softly, I am the mountain and the rain that falls upon it. I am the seed and the soil that nourishes it. I am the pain and the compassion that heals it. Let your awareness melt outward even farther, to the stars, the galaxies, the silent dust that glows beyond sight. Everything that exists together. You are not in the universe. The universe is within you. Your heartbeat is the pulse of the cosmos. Your breath is its whisper. When you touch this truth deeply, loneliness dissolves. Fear loses its roots, because there is no other to fear. There is only the play of forms, dancing endlessly in the mirror of being. And so, you relax, you soften, you trust the flow. Imagine holding a single drop of water. See how it trembles in your palm, then release it. Watch it fall back into the river. Can you tell where the drop ends? and the river begins? There is no line. There never was. The drop was the river all along. Now, bring your awareness back to your body. Feel your weight against the ground. Feel the breath moving softly through you. Inside this small space of being, in this single inhale, you contain everything. Mountains, oceans, stars, all of existence, breathing itself through you. You are not a fragment of the whole. You are the whole, experiencing itself as a moment, as a name, as a heartbeat. And when this moment fades, you will not end. You will change form, as mist becomes rain, as rain becomes river, as river becomes sea. The Buddha once said, "He who sees into being, sees the Dharma," because in seeing that all things arise together, you see that love is not something to practice. It is something that is. It is the natural current of existence. Now rest. Within that current, let it hold you like the tide holds the shore. Feel the breath, not as yours, but as the breath of life itself, and whisper gently, "I am not alone. I have never been alone. Everything I am is everything there is." The night grows deeper. The air is still. The moon, the water, the wind, all merge into one silent hymn. You are that hymn. You are that stillness. Let the body rest. Let the mind open. Let the heart dissolve into the gentle hum of the universe breathing. Stay here, in this vastness, in this ease, where nothing stands apart and everything belongs. You are home. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the breath dissolve at the edge of your lips, like mist fading into the dawn. There is a peace here, a quiet that comes not from holding, but from releasing. This is the final whisper, the art of letting go. All night long, you have walked through teachings like moonlight on water, impermanence, non-self, compassion, interbeing. Each one, a petal opening, and now the flower loosens. The petals fall, softly, back to the earth that made them. Nothing lost, nothing taken, only return. Letting go is not forgetting. It is remembering the truth, that nothing was ever truly yours to hold. The breath that enters your chest was the forest's breath a moment ago, and when you release it, it becomes the breath of another. We borrow everything. The air, the body, the name, the story, all passing through, like clouds across the sky. Close your eyes. Feel what you've been carrying, the weight of plans, the ache of memory, the longing to understand. You don't need to fight them. Just notice how heavy they are. And now, see yourself opening your hands. The weight slides away, down the river of breath. You don't throw it. You let it float. It knows where to go. Letting go begins with trust. The trust that life moves, even when you stop pushing. That the river will carry you, even if you cannot see the shore. Imagine now, a tree in late autumn. Its leaves have turned to gold. The wind comes, and one by one, they drift away. The tree does not chase them. It does not mourn. It stands still, empty, beautiful. It knows spring will come again. That emptiness is not loss. It is space for renewal. You are that tree, and every thought, every attachment, every regret is a leaf ready to fall. Let go of what was. Let go of what should be. Let go of the need to know. You are not losing yourself. You are finding what remains when everything else fades. The Buddha once held a flower in silence. No words, no doctrine, just a smile. That is the essence of letting go, to stop grasping for meaning and to become the silence that understands. Now, bring your awareness to the breath again. Inhale gently, feel the fullness. Exhale completely, feel the release. Every breath teaches impermanence. Every exhale is a small death, a small freedom. To let go is to breathe naturally, without fear of losing the next breath. Letting go of control. letting go of becoming, letting go even of letting go. There is a point where surrender turns into grace, where nothing needs to be done and everything simply is. You are the wave that stops struggling to reach the shore and realizes you were always the ocean. Now, see yourself standing beside a lake at dawn. The surface is still, mirroring the pale sky. You hold a handful of sand, your thoughts, your worries, your plans. Slowly, open your fingers. Watch them fall, grain by grain, back into the water. The ripples widen, then fade. The lake returns to stillness. That stillness is you. Sometimes the mind resists. It wants to hold, to define, to cling to what feels safe. But safety is not in holding, it is in belonging. And you belong to this vast unfolding, this ungraspable, living moment. Now whisper softly to yourself, I release what no longer serves. I release the need to be more than this breath. I release the illusion of control. I rest in what remains. Let the body soften even deeper. The jaw loosens, the shoulders fall, the hands rest open. Feel the weight of the day slide off you, like water running from smooth stone. Nothing clings, nothing stays, only this silence, warm and alive. As you rest here, the last whisper arises, not from words, but from the stillness itself. You were never meant to hold the world. You were meant to let it pass through you, like wind through bamboo. The bamboo bends, but never breaks, because it knows the wind is not the enemy. Let this knowing sink deep. Every breath, every sound, every heartbeat appears, shines, and fades. Nothing to add, nothing to keep, only awareness, like the moon's reflection on water, perfect, even as it trembles. Now take one last breath. Inhale fully, exhale slowly, and whisper within, I let go, I return, I am free. In this freedom, you will find the quietest joy, the joy that does not depend on anything, the peace that has no opposite. You are no longer the seeker, nor the one who clings. You are the still space through which all things flow. You have become the silence that holds the stars. You have become the letting go itself. Now, breathe in slowly and breathe out like a sigh fading into stillness. Feel the breath move through you, a tide that rises and falls without effort, without end. Your body rests upon the earth, your mind drifts upon the breath, and the silence between them is where the truth begins to bloom. You have walked through the garden of the 5 whispers, each one a doorway to something deeper, something quieter, something always here. Let us return, gently, one step at a time. Remember the image of dawn dissolving the night, how darkness did not fight the light, how the moon slipped away without sorrow. You, too, can smile at change. Every ending you feared was only a beginning in disguise. Every loss you carried was teaching you how to let beauty move through your hands without needing to keep it. Now, inhale and see that all things rise with the breath. Exhale and watch them return to silence. This is peace, not in holding, but in allowing. The you that you once tried to protect, where is it now? Look gently. You will find it shimmering in the sound of the wind, in the warmth of your own chest. There is no border between you and life. The air you breathe has touched mountains, rivers, oceans, and countless hearts before yours. You are not a wave apart. You are the ocean remembering itself. Feel that truth. As you breathe, inhale, feel the world entering. Exhale, feel yourself dissolving back into it. You were never separate. You were always home. The heart, it softens now, like snow melting under the first light. Let that warmth spread through your chest. down your arms, into your hands. It is not yours alone. It is the pulse of all beings, beating in harmony. Think of someone you love. See their face, the way it once smiled or cried. Now breathe that tenderness into every corner of your being. And as you exhale, let that love move outward to the unseen faces, to the ones who hurt you, to those still walking in the dark. No need for words. Just let the heart do what it was made to do, to love without reason. The world softens when you do. Back to the breath, back to the gentle rhythm beneath all thoughts. This moment, this one breath, is enough. You do not need to chase enlightenment. You only need to notice what has never left. Listen, the hum of your own stillness, the faint sound of the night, the echo of your heart, beating softly, like a drum in the forest. You are aware, you are awake, you are here. Nothing more is required. The night has grown still. The moon now hangs full and silent above the lake. Its reflection trembles slightly, like a breath across water. You are resting between sky and earth, between silence and light. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to become. Just this stillness, just this moment of being. Feel the breath, soft as the wind through lotus petals. Inhale, the cool fragrance of moonlit air. Exhale, the warmth of everything you've carried. Let it go, like petals falling into still water. Each breath is a wave returning to the shore. Each exhale, a whisper of peace. There is no boundary now between breath and night, between you and the quiet world around you. Far away, a temple bell drifts through the air. Its sound ripples through the dark, expanding, never until it becomes one with the silence that remains. Let that silence enter you. Let it spread across your chest, down to your hands, through your feet, until even your heartbeat hums in harmony with the earth. Now, the teachings you have heard tonight, they rest inside you, not as words, but as soft lights, the light of impermanence reminding you that all things change, and that is their beauty. The light of non-self, reminding you that you are not separate from life. The light of compassion that opens like a flower each time you breathe. The light of interbeing weaving you with the stars, the trees, the quiet earth, and the light of letting go the pure sky after the storm has passed. Each light glows gently within you now, slowly merging, slowly fading, until there is only one soft radiance left, the radiance of peace. The moon watches over you. The wind hums its lullaby through the reeds. Even the small ripples on the lake seem to bow, then vanish. All movement has quieted. All seeking has stilled. You are here. You are safe. You are whole. Feel your body sinking into the earth's quiet embrace. Every muscle softens. Every thought releases. Every worry dissolves like mist. You are floating now, held by something vast and tender. Inhale, light. Exhale, peace. Inhale, stillness. Exhale, home. Let sleep come, not as an escape, but as a continuation of awakening. Each breath guiding you deeper. Each heartbeat echoing the rhythm of the universe. You are no longer the watcher of the moon. You are the moon, round, full, luminous, silent. You are no longer the listener of the wind. You are the wind, soft, free, unbound. Now, there is no you, only the gentle hum of existence, only the quiet song of life unfolding. Again and again, all boundaries fade, all stories dissolve, only the pure awareness remains, bright, infinite, still, and in this stillness, the night blesses you. May your dreams be light, it whispers. May your heart rest in the great calm of knowing. You are home, you are loved, you are peace itself. So rest now, beneath the vast sky of your own awareness. Let the moon close your eyes. Let the breath cradle you. Let the silence sing you to sleep. No more striving, no more reaching. You have arrived. The journey is complete. The lake is still. The moon is whole. You are an island of light in the endless sea of night. You are the soundless echo of the Buddha's breath. Peace is here. Peace is now. You are home. You have always been home. More to do. No place to go. No one to become. The day has passed. Its thoughts, its worries, its small joys, all dissolving now into the quiet river of your awareness. Feel the moonlight spill softly across your skin, the silver glow, touching your face, your shoulders, your chest. It is a reminder that you are always seen, always held, even in silence. The 5 teachings you have walked through now rest inside you. Impermanence, non-attachment, compassion, mindfulness, stillness. They are no longer lessons to grasp. They are quiet flames within your heart, illuminating each breath, each gentle pause, each soft exhale. Notice how the body sinks deeper into rest. The chest rises and falls. The shoulders soften. The jaw unclenches. The hands release, all muscles dissolving into ease. Your body, your breath, your heartbeat, all moving together in one rhythm, the rhythm of life itself. There is nothing to hold, nothing to chase, only this soft, infinite presence, this gentle unfolding. Feel how your mind can now let go, like a leaf floating on a river, allowing the current to carry it, without effort, without concern. Hear the distant call of a bell, soft, low, echoing through the night. It is a reminder to return to this moment, over and over, to rest in the simplicity of being. Imagine now a river under the moon, silver and calm, its surface still, reflecting stars, reflecting light, reflecting you. Notice the breeze, softly brushing your skin, carrying the scent of earth, of flowers, of quiet life. Every breath is a wave of peace. Every exhale, a release into night. No more striving, no more clinging. Only this, only now, only you, and the soft space surrounding you. The world outside may move, but inside, you are home. Let gratitude fill you, not as a thought, but as a gentle warmth flowing from your heart, through your arms, through your chest, through your whole being. Thank the day, thank your body, thank the quiet breath. Thank yourself for walking this path, for coming here, for allowing yourself this rest. With each inhale, feel light enter, like soft moonlight spilling over the water. With each exhale, let tension leave, like leaves drifting downstream, disappearing into the river, flowing into stillness. The body, the mind, the heart, all resting, all at peace, like the river holding the moon, like the night cradling every star. You do not need to do anything. You do not need to go anywhere. Just this, being, soft, still, whole. As the breath slows, as the body sinks further, allow yourself to merge with the gentle night, with the quiet river, with the moonlight, with the soft, invisible rhythm of the universe. There is no past, no future, only the timeless now, stretching endlessly, around you, through you. Hear only the soft sounds of life, the hum of your breath, the heartbeat quietly moving, the wind brushing against the earth. Each sound, a lullaby, each pause, a gentle invitation to rest deeper, to surrender fully. There is nothing left to hold, nothing left to find, only this soft, infinite presence, this gentle unfolding. You are safe, you are calm, you are whole. Imagine yourself now as a soft reflection on the surface of a quiet lake, the moon above, the stars scattered, the water still, the air calm. All is serene, all is luminous, all is complete, and in this, you are home. You are not outside, you are not searching, you are not separate, you are here, you are still, you are whole. So let the night carry you, let the breath cradle you, let the soft currents of life and awareness hold you completely. And now, you are ready to rest, to sleep, to dissolve into gentle silence. You are home, you are still, you are whole. The moonlight, the river, the soft night wind, all breathe with you, all rest with you, and your heart is at peace. Sleep now, rest now, all is as it should be. You are safe, you are loved, you are complete. This is abiding in stillness, absolute stillness, the final resting place, where you return, always, to home.